October 4th, Saturday, 2025. Here I am out in a hammock, watching the world go by, sitting here in my tracking station, wondering about the situation. Yeah. Well, I think we got a guy, and I don't mean the Steve Miller Band, I mean Stephen Miller in the White House. Seems to be the King's Karen, don't you think? Wow. I mean, and unfortunately I have a kind of a look like him, and we don't we we don't need that stuff. We don't need that stuff. The last thing we need is hollering people at people. People hollering at people. We don't need that stuff. Anyway, so he's the King's cosmic clown. Actually, he is a Karen, and Karens are, and he's probably running the White House. I mean, he's like the main person in there doing things. Okay, he's really not in the cabinet. I was going to say he's the King's cabinet Karen, but he's really not in the cabinet. And it's funny to see the stuff going on there. Presently the absence of Trump, which a lot of people are speculating on what's going on there. But anyway, I'm still anti-Trump. I'm anti-Trumpism. I said that I was anti-fascist, but fascism actually died out a long time ago, and I have to say that I'm anti-Trump because maybe it's fascist, maybe it's not, but it's more Trump than anything else. It's a special breed of stupid. You got to be a special kind of stupid to be into that stuff. And I don't mean to insult you guys too much. It's just that it's half the. You got to figure out that half the people are below average intelligence. You ever think about that? I made a video called I am anti-Trump, and boy did I get the remarks. I got one person who subbed, and then another person who started chiming in on the other people making comments. But one of the comments was I can easily deport myself. Well, I'm an American. I was born in America, the United States of America. It's the nation that we call America. And we call it the United States of America. Nobody calls themselves a United States person or a United Statesman. We're Americans. And some of us are born here and some of us get naturalized and everything. And if you're naturalized and if you're born here, you're an American. What difference does it make if you're within the borders and you're an American? Okay? What can I tell you? Even MAGA people, even Republican people, for the most part, are Americans. And even left-wing people, Antifa people, or whatever group you want to call, Occupy Wall Street, or what's the other ones, 99% or something. Even those guys are Americans. And we like to call ourselves by these different names like Asian American and Native American, but pretty much if you're born here or if you're naturalized, you're an American. Yes, you can have a separate ethnic group, a separate nation within a nation. It's quite possible. There's no laws against it. I consider myself to be a pluralist internationalist. I don't nationality. See, the thing is orders change and politics change from century to century, but they also change year to year or within a year. whatever local area that you're at, that you are located, things can change. Things don't have to stay the same. So that's a ramble for that. That's my ramble for all of it. That's my ramble for all that is worth. Goodbye.